Yesterday, someone asked me something. Rob, how do you stay so motivated? And it was such a good question because the truth is, I've never actually answered that question properly before. So I thought maybe it's time I did. So, over the next 5 videos, I want to share the 5 things that genuinely keep me showing up. Not because I'm naturally disciplined, not because I'm always motivated, but because these are the beliefs that have become a part of who I am. And every one of them comes from within, not from outside of me. So, the first thing that keeps me showing up every day is because I've learnt to love myself and I've learnt to love life as well. Now, I don't mean that I think I'm perfect. In fact, it's far from it. I've made mistakes, I've failed, I've had difficult seasons just like everyone else. But I've learnt to value who I am enough to want to look after myself. Because if you genuinely love something, then you naturally take care of it. And I think that's why so many people struggle. Not because they're lazy, but because somewhere along the way, they stopped believing they were worth looking after. They stopped believing that their health and well being were worth fighting for. And I think that's really sad. I've also come to realize that life itself is an incredible privilege. None of us are promised tomorrow. Every single day that we're given is a gift, which means every workout, every healthy meal, every good night's sleep is my way of saying thank you. I don't have to train, I get to train. So when people ask me, how do you stay motivated? My answer is because I love my life too much to waste it. So maybe today's question isn't how do I become more motivated? Maybe it's do I value myself enough to look after myself? Because I honestly believe when we love ourselves and we appreciate the gift of life, looking after our mind and body stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like an act of gratitude. I'll be back tomorrow with the second thing that keeps me showing up every single day. Until then, look after yourself because your life matters.